I think that was when the bomb dropped for me, and I thought, well, this is exactly where I want to be and what I want to be doing.
Every aspect of this course has been absolutely fascinating.
Before this course, if I was working on an old building, I wouldn't kind of read what the building was.
Learning from Ollie, his experience and knowledge of this subject is immense.
There's 4 weeks altogether, 20 days. There's the obvious things, health and safety, risk assessments, method statements, so the sort of organisational part of it. And then there's the joinery, sashes, sash windows, casement windows from frames. You've got these Gothic windows behind me, which are historic windows that have been repaired, not just by these guys, but with people on previous courses as well. This week is the timber framing week, not just timber framing, it's geometry, it's cut roofs, it's site carpentry, I suppose. And then the practical is doing repairs, scarf joints, mortise and tenons to traditional timber roofs.
Been in the industry for 36 years now. Started off doing a normal run-of-the-mill site work, house building, moved on to shop fitting, spent a lot of time travelling the country as site manager, site foreman for a couple of big firms, and then I went working for myself. And then obviously since moving down from Cardiff, where in Cardiff we're primarily doing kitchens, bathrooms, renovation work. Moving down west, there's a lot more heritage properties, so gone back into the traditional side of the building skills. And hopefully this course will point me in the right direction.
I'd say don't be scared of any challenges, and that it is tough, but if you do it, then it just proves that you can do many things, because heritage work, I believe, is a lot harder than the modern work now. So if you can do something like this, then your skills with other stuff will fly by.
I think there's plenty of people out there who are capable of doing it, but not so much they're trained to do it. So it could be a case of just having a go and getting it right every other job, rather than trying to get it right every job. I was very, very lucky because I'm registered with CITB. I managed to get through on one of their, get a fully funded course through them, and obviously the Tywi Centre helped me with the connections to get into that position. I know there are a couple of other courses that Tywi Centre run, which are an insight into the projects, into the carpentry course, which might be worth someone going on beforehand to see if it's something that this next stepping stone up would be the Heritage Carpentry course.
I'd say the earlier the better, yeah, because no offence to the older generation, but they will stop working at some point, and if none of the younger generation are going to do this, then it will come to a stop completely. So yeah, need a lot more younger people doing it.
An NVQ level 3 diploma, so that is heritage skills, wood occupations, carpentry and joinery to you and me, and it is a recognised qualification in heritage.
I didn't really understand it at first, how important it was, because before this course, if I was working on an old building, I wouldn't kind of read what the building was and when it was built, and if something was rotten, I would just think, oh, just, you know, don't work on it or just rip it down. But I guess this course has kind of made me realise that you shouldn't be doing that, and that the history is very important. So yeah, we need to kind of keep that going really, or else it will just stop.
The beauty of carpentry, and the reason that in a lot of eyes it's the senior trade, is that you're involved from start to finish. Putting in the floors, the joists, the roofs, the joinery, making the joinery, the stairs, all those elements involve timber. It interlinks with all the other trades as well, more than any other.